The latest on the chaos in the U.S. House, Representative Jim Jordan's bid for Speaker has failed. Well, at least for now. Jordan lost the House speakership on the first round of votes. 20 of his fellow Republicans voted against him. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles is here in the studio with details. Darla?
Well, Sade, one of the biggest hurdles for Jim Jordan might be his support of Donald Trump. Some conservatives say the next speaker will have to acknowledge Joe Biden won the 2020 election, and they will also have to acknowledge that the insurrection on January 6th wasn't simply a tour of the White House. And the Republicans who feel that way made their position crystal clear in the votes they casted.
The next order of business is the election of speakers of the House of Representatives for the 118th Congress.
In what is certain to be an unpretty, unpleasant, long drawn-out process, Tuesday afternoon, the House of Representatives embarking upon its first vote for the next speaker. A vote never really expected to carry and actually elect a new speaker, but what it did was force members of the House to show their cards as to who they will support.
I rise today to nominate the gentleman from Ohio, Jim Jordan, as Speaker of the People's House.
Republican Representative Jim Jordan today falling far shorter in votes than expected. He could only afford to lose 4, and he lost today by 20.
No person having received a majority of the whole number of votes cast by surname, a speaker has not been elected.
Instead of voting for Jordan, holdouts nominated other GOP leaders from the floor. Steve Scalise, who dropped out last week, got 7 votes. Former gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin got 3 votes. And ousted House Republican Speaker Kevin McCarthy got 6 votes, even though he did not vote for himself.
McCarthy. Jordan.
Democrats nominating Hakeem Jeffries, knowing full well he couldn't win.
House Democrats are in the minority. We realize that. If House Republicans wanted to elect a speaker without us, then they could have.
But the tally, a clear indicator of just how much ground Jim Jordan will need to make up.
The Honorable Jim Jordan of the state of Ohio has received 200 votes. The Honorable Hakeem Jeffries of the state of New York has received 212 votes.
Now, after the failed vote this afternoon, Jim Jordan huddled with McCarthy and other Republicans about just how to flip some of those holdouts. And he just said just a few moments ago that the next speaker vote will be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.